Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community, and that's why we are a proud supporter of the St. Mary's Hawks. With our 3-for-3 program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the St. Mary's Activity Club. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork makes for a slam dunk season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome to your new home from Ida Grove Homes.
Your new home is strong. It's built with state-of-the-art indoor construction techniques and expertise in a controlled environment. Your new home is tough with exceptional energy efficiency and lower maintenance costs. Your new home is an outstanding value. We deliver homes faster at a lower cost with guaranteed pricing. Your new home is unique with endless floor plan and design options. Check them out at our website.
So stop by Ida Grove Homes and let us introduce you to your new home.
Good afternoon and welcome to Fuller Digital Solutions, live here from Wells Fargo Arena. Kyle Jorgensen here with Jim Wesselman and Remsen St. Mary's here, taking on Newell Fonda today in a 1A semifinal game, Jim. And Jim, kind of a tale of two different teams here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Newell Fonda is pretty much relentless on defense. They start 5, they bring 5 in, they take 5 out, they bring 5 more back in. And it's constantly, you play hard for 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then the second 5 will come in. And where St. Mary's, they're pretty much 5, 6, maybe 7 people will play. And so we'll see if they have their stamina build up.
Absolutely, Jim. And it's kind of like the key we talked about in the first matchup that St. Mary's had here at State. Got to stay out of foul trouble. Got to play smart today.
Most definitely. You're going to have to take care of the ball, and ball fakes, I think, are going to be key to get Newell Fonda off balance a little bit, because they do love to jump the ball and take away passing lanes to disrupt them, get their steals, and have easy conversions.
Absolutely. Jim, I was kind of chatting with you before we came on here, but talked with Coach Willman, and they don't really want to get out of their game plan. Remsen St. Mary's doesn't in this game, and I can understand that.
Sure.
You get passive, and maybe the offense doesn't flow the same, but you got to be careful in a game like this.
Yes, you do, and Scott's right. I mean, you don't want to have the girls start questioning themselves of what they've done all season long for 24 games. So why would you change now? You can make adjustments as the game goes along and see what happens, but if you take them out of the complete game that they're used to, it could cause more problems.
And obviously Remsen St. Mary's has good guard play, good ball handlers. So to me, that's the key in this game today. Can they handle that press?
Yeah.
Can they break the press? Can they get some easy baskets? Maybe make Newell Fonda think twice about it.
Yes, and hopefully have to call it off, and play just half-court defense. But it's going to be an interesting matchup. Carmody, had I don't know if they had their listed for all of her steals the last game, but it seemed like she had 7. Yeah, it seemed like even double digits. But she's going to be tested tonight, I think, this afternoon, I should say.
Absolutely, and that's going to be the key once again for foul trouble. You want Maya in there handling the ball. You want Carmody in there. Whitney helping bring the ball up the court. It's going to take a team effort here. It's not one player against this Newell Fonda team.
Most definitely not. It's going to have to be a whole squad taking on Newell Fonda, offensively and defensively.
And Jim, I got to imagine the first game, it was a slow start for the Hawks, just a super slow start. Maybe some nerves there, maybe just kind of feeling things out, but just want to get off to a little bit better start today.
Yeah, I would think so. It kind of put pressure on them more than putting pressure on us, but the Hawks responded very well in that second quarter, so hopefully they can get off to that better start.
Yeah, that'll be another key here today, in my opinion anyways, getting off to a good start and, like we mentioned, handling that pressure, because Newell Fonda is going to attack you and keep coming at you the whole time, so you don't want to get sped up either where you're not playing out of your game.
Right, yeah, and that's what I think that they're banking on, is that we're going to get out of our system, our routine, and start turning the ball over and getting in foul trouble. And I think our girls are heady enough that they're going to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, absolutely. With all the experience on the Hawks team here that they have, hopefully they can maintain that poise throughout throughout this game and handle this Newell Fonda team.
Exactly.
And they're not an invincible team by any means. I don't want it to make it look that way either.
No.
They do have a couple of losses. Newell Fonda, 22-2 on the year, coached by Dick Jungers, and St. Mary's 24-0, coached by Scott Wilman, of course. So, this team's beatable. Other teams have beat them, so it can be done.
Yes, it can. And I'm sure Scott probably investigated some of those teams that beat them and see what they did and go from there.
And one of them was a state tournament team that played today, Sioux Central.
Sioux Central.
Knocked off Newell Fonda. They beat Esterville Lincoln Central. I'm thinking Esterville beat Newell Fonda.
Right,
That's
right.
what I'm thinking of twice this year. So, yeah, definitely some good competition and just great teams when you get down here. Obviously, whoever your play is going to be a good team.
And especially, did Esterville Lincoln Central, did they make it this year in 3A?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
They'll be playing in the championship tonight.
Right, yeah.
We do know from the previous game here, so North Lynn defeated Council Bluffs St. Albert 60-37. So Class 1A here, North Lynn will be in the championship game tomorrow night. That game's at 7, and the winner between this Newell Fonda and Remsen St. Mary's game will play North Lynn, who's also a very good team down here.
Yeah, very much so. They've had a nice run, nice tradition the last several years, and along with their boys too. They've been pretty good the last 10 years or so. Baseball, and we're familiar with them.
Yes, absolutely. The Hawks have had their share of good runs too here, but so Jim, you want to get that balanced scoring here once again for Remsen St. Mary's.
Yeah, I mean, you have numerous options to go to, and the key to the game is going to be able to find that one person and then go to another person. You're going to have to spread the wealth a little bit.
We'll see if Claire Schrader, she made her first three-pointer of that last game. See if Claire makes any more threes here tonight. I kind of had to chuckle. I talked about that with her in the post-game interview, and she goes, I warm up, I shoot threes, and I think she said Maya told her she would make a three tonight. So I don't know how Maya knew that was going to happen, but Claire had a really efficient game.
She did.
In the first-round matchup there.
I believe she was 5 for 6 from the field.
Yes, yeah. So that's kind of hopefully the game plan here again tonight. I got to imagine go down to Claire in the post, kick out if she's double teamed, whatever it may be, find an open shooter.
Get those drives on that secondary break by Carmody is very good at that, sneaking in there when the ball comes to the front court. So, yeah, I mean, you're probably going to have to hit them in a number of different options.
Absolutely, and taking care of the ball once again, not letting Newell Fonda get out, run, gets the easy baskets.
Yeah, definitely, because they will push it, and I know we like to push it too. But I think Newell Fonda has a little bit more sub opportunities, and they do with the 5 that they bring in. So, yeah, it could be a tiring game.
And Jim, you talk about pushing the ball, and St. Mary's likes to push the ball, get easy opportunities, but you want to be smart about it.
Oh, definitely. You can't lob a pass up and have a lot of air under it, because the Mustangs will run right underneath it and steal it for an easy 2. So, yeah, you have to be succinct on your passes, ball fakes, like I mentioned earlier, and generally just take care of the ball.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank a few sponsors here, and we'll step aside for a break, but I want to thank Holzhauer Motors that let us bring a vehicle down here from Holzhauer, so check them out, holzhauermotors.com. Thanks to Corey and the crew back there in Cherokee for that. And, of course, thank you to Smith Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor, and Fuller Digital Solutions, and all those sponsors you see scrolling across the top of the screen. They're postseason sponsors here today. We'll step aside. We'll come back, and we'll take a look at the starting lineups here. Thanks for tuning in to Fuller Digital Solutions.
family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena. It's again Remsen St. Mary's, Newell Fonda here, Class 1A semifinal matchup here in the state girls basketball tournament. And well, Jim, we were talking, Newell Fonda's going to sub in 5 girls at a time. They're going to keep coming at you, and there's really not a ton of drop off on that second 5.
No, and they hang their hat on defense, and they keep that intensity up all game long. So, if you only have to go 3 or 4 minutes really hard and bring 5 more in, then you'll lose anything. That's pretty effective.
Yeah, Coach Willman, another thing he said, just chatting with him a little earlier today, obviously they want to take advantage of when they can push the ball, get a good, easy look, but really want to get it into a half-court game.
Yeah, and, you're going to have to grind it out a little bit and look for that open girl, whether it's Claire underneath or, like we talked about before, you pop it out to the perimeter and nail a shot outside. So hopefully they can get in the flow of the game early.
And, yeah, good looks at the rim too, Jim. You want to take good shots and get the rebounding going, give yourself a second chance if possible, and you want to limit Newell Fonda on their side too.
Yeah, definitely one shot and get that rebound and try to set up your offense.
All right, let's take a look at these two teams here. Once again, Newell Fonda, the Mustangs, 22-2 on the year. They'll be the home team in this matchup here today, coached by Dick Jungers out of the Twin Lakes Conference. They were, of course, first in the Twin Lakes Conference. They have the second-rated team in Class 1A in the second seed here in this tournament, and their losses were to Esterville Lincoln Central 2 times. I believe the one game was a 2-point game.
Right. And the other one was an 8-point loss.
Yeah, so a couple of good games there. They defeated Fort Dodge St. Edmunds, AGWSR, and Coon Rapids Bayer to get to state. And then they defeated Calamus Wheatland in their opening round, 68-30. So Newell Fonda, they'll start Greta Larson, a senior. She's at 2 points per game, but kind of the floor leader out there for them. Isabel Bartek, another senior at 10 points per game. McKenna Sievers, seemed like the Sievers name has been with Newell Fonda for a long time. She's a senior at 12 points per game. Kiara Jungers, the coach's daughter, believe, 16 points per game, and then Kinsey Hinders at 15 points per game, 6'1" junior. And then, like we mentioned, they'll bring in 5 at a time off the bench there. So a deep bench for Newell Fonda. Off the bench they have Ava Vi averaging right at 6 points per game, Anna Mercer at 4 points a game. So not as much scoring off the bench there, but like you said, they give them that 2 to 3 minute breather and keep the pressure on.
Keep the pressure on, exactly.
All right, Jim, if you want to take us through the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
Sure, the Hawks are under the direction of Coach Scott Willman and assisted by Melissa Jensen and Joe Luch. And they come in ranked 3rd and seeded 3rd in this tournament, so they will be in the dark uniforms. And they were first in the War Eagle. Their tournament trail brought about victories over Boyden Hall, West Bend Mallard, and George Little Rock. And in the first round of the state tournament, they defeated Martinsdale St. Mary's 52-33. They will be led by the 5 seniors. Carmody Ricky, a 5'7" senior, it averages at 12.5 points a game. Claire Schrader, 5'10", averages 10 points a game. Whitney Jensen, 5'10" senior, about 12 points a game. Maya Bunkers right at 13. She is 5'9". And Hallie Gallus, the floor leader, at 5'6", and she averages right at 5 points a game. A couple of girls off the bench that you'll probably see are Hallie Bunkers, freshman that averages right at 6.5 points a game, and probably Tessa Tenniger, a 5'9" junior. She can nail a shot for you, and she gets a lot of rebounds. So those are probably the 2 main ones that come off the bench.
And Jim, you look at the height matchup here, it's pretty balanced, I would think, as far as height goes. So it's really going to, once again, come down to turnovers, taking care of the ball.
Yeah. And can you withstand that pressure that's going to be thrown at you? Well, we're gonna find out here in a couple minutes.
All right, officiating today's game here is Mark Flegel, Dan Beating, and Matt Roberts. So we are getting close here. Teams' starting lineups are completed down here at the Wells Fargo Arena. Introducing the officials out there on the court now. Of course, Newell Fonda, what a tradition here at the girls' basketball gym, and in softball, they're just good at all sports.
Yeah, track and field, it doesn't matter. Their volleyball has been another strong point. So.
And Jim, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but St. Mary's and Newell Fonda met up in volleyball in postseason, didn't they? In Remsen, I believe.
I believe they did too.
Yeah, and I think Newell Fonda got them. Yeah,
yes,
it was a tight game there.
Right.
All right, here we go. We got Kinsey Hinders should be jumping up there against Claire Schrader. We are ready for basketball action. Here's the tip, won by Newell Fonda. And quickly up the court here, Newell Fonda moving the ball around on offense. Hawks playing some good man-to-man defense so far. A look down low. Shot up is good. That is number 40, Kinsey Hinders, with the first basket. Here comes the Hawks. They get the ball up the court fairly easy there with Maya Bunkers. First possession for Remsen St. Mary's. And Hallie Gallus kind of
got off balance there and jarred her pivot foot.
Had a couple girls on her. So a turnover there for the Hawks on their first possession. Hawks looking to do some full court man, then Newell Fonda got it down fairly quickly. So 2-0 here in the early going, Newell Fonda. Here comes a drive down low. A lot of traffic down there, ends up in the hands of Hinders. And they're gonna call a foul against the Hawks. Boy, Jim, a lot of traffic going down there. That ball kind of bounced around a couple times.
There's a lot of movement back and forth there. Foul's going to be on Carmody.
Carmody Ricky picks up the first team foul for the Hawks. And they get it down low, right? Easy look to Hinders, and she scores. That was too easy out the inbounds pass there, 4-0. Newell Fonda up. Here comes Ricky. Right at half court, had to pick up a dribble, gets up to Maya. Back to Gallus, back to Carmody. Carmody goes up. Oh, a tough shot, no good. Rebound off to Hinders. Excuse me, that wasn't Hinders, that was Jungers. And Newell Fonda right back up the court quickly. Underneath the basket. Try to go back to Jungers there. No, lost the ball on the baseline. And it'll be turned back to St. Mary's. Jim, a good look last time on offense, just didn't finish.
Yep, just a little short. And I think some hands got in the way, kind of deflected didn't block it, but affected it, I should say.
6:48 here in the first quarter, 4-0. Newell Fonda over St. Mary's. See if the Hawks can get on the board here and make them feel a little bit better about the start of this game. Harmony Ricky now in the backcourt. She'll break that press herself. Right to the top of the key, down the baseline. Get a dish off to Claire for a jump shot from the left wing. No good. Rebound Gallus down low. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball. So there we go, Jim. We talked about offensive rebounding. 2 of them on this possession.
Yeah, it's going to be important to get those second and third shots.
Had a couple good looks there, didn't get one to go. So Maya gets it into Ricky, top the key. Over to Gallus on the right side. Back to Carmody. Carmody's going to go over to Jensen. Jensen's going to drive, gets cut off. Left baseline. Kicks it back out to Ricky. Ricky drives floater. Too strong. And the ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. They're going to give it to Newell Fonda.
I think it went off Maya's leg.
Had a good opportunity for another offensive rebound there. Just couldn't quite grab it there. So here comes Newell Fonda with Bartek. Bartek dribbling against Ricky. She turns. Good defense, but up and under move. She's going to finish. Got Carmody in the air there. So it's 6-0. Here comes Whitney Jensen. Hawks pushing the ball up the court. 3-pointer from the side. No good off the side of the bang board there from Gallus. And now they're going to call a foul against Claire in the backcourt. That'll be, she fouled Kira Jungers. So Jim, see here if they're going to slap on this press maybe.
Yeah, they brought in 3 new ones for Newell Fonda.
All right, so coming up the court here, it's going to be Sievers. Got a couple, like you said, of new subs in here. Jim's going to be a full-time job keeping track of the substitutions in this one. Sievers up top for Newell Fonda, guarded by Gallus. Just dribbling around top the key, looking down low. They're going to dish it out for a 3. 3, that's short. And rebound to Ricky. Looking to push up to Maya. And ball knocked out of bounds right at the half court there in front of the scorers table.
Anna Mercer in for the Mustangs, as is Riley Hogreef and Ava Vi.
All right, thank you, Jim. Hawks back on offense here. There's Schrader picks up her dribble, gets it over to Jensen. Back to Claire, about top the key. Over to Hallie Gallus. Looking down low. And a good look down. They were posting up Maya Bunkers, and she's going to get fouled. Kind of talked about this last game, but the Hawks are not afraid to post anybody up.
No. And with their height, it could be an advantage for them, especially some of the moves they can make on the inside, too.
Hallie Bunkers checks in for Hallie Gallus. Maya now. Yeah. It's turned over on the inbounds there. Stolen away by Ava Vi. Gets it up to Sievers. She's guarded by Hallie Bunkers. Going to the left baseline over there. That's Vi that's in the game, like Jim mentioned. So Newell Fonda just moving that ball around the perimeter. Hawks in that man-to-man defense. Hawks are guarding them pretty close up there in that man-to-man. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. A good possession here. See if the Hawks can finish this out. Shot was no good there. Good defense from the Hawks. That was from Jungers, and the Hawks looking to push. Had a couple girls open down the court, just didn't see them. Now Ricky's going to put up a 3. It's good. Jim, they needed that basket.
Yes, they did.
So Ricky gets the Hawks on the scoreboard here, cuts that lead in half, 6-3. Newell Fonda quickly gets the ball up the court. We're coming up on 4 minutes here to go in quarter number 1. Vi just about lost that one out of bounds. Back to Sievers now, top the key, guarded by Hallie Bunkers. They switch. Jensen now up on her. So Sievers up there against Whitney Jensen. She's going to drive. Tough shot. I don't know how she got that to go. Boy, she had to go over a couple of taller defenders. Yes. Just about a turnover. Whitney does maintain control here for the Hawks. So 8-3. 3:37 to go. Jensen dribbles to the right side, gets it off to Maya. Maya up. Oh, they're going to call a charge on her. So Maya Bunkers picks up the charge there on that one. Had an opening there, and someone slid in some help defense there.
It's a good idea with the give and go, but just got hit.
Bartek back in the lineup. Hinder's also in, and they're going to give it back to Bartek to bring it up the court for Newell Fonda. They also have Vi in there, along with Mercer.
Yeah.
So Newell.
Greta Larson came back in.
Greta Larson back in, all right. Double team on the baseline there. It's going to go out of bounds off of Hinders. Good double team from the Hawks. I believe Schrader was involved with that one. Here comes that full court press from Newell Fonda. So far, the Hawks have done a good job against that.
Yeah, they have. They haven't really.
Maya Bunkers now going to call a travel, I think. Official's going to meet about this one. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to be the call.
I thought so too.
So 3:05 to go. Maya had an opening to the lane, did a step through there and just maybe drug her foot a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like she kind of lost balance or lost grip on the ball too.
So 3 minutes to go here, 8-3. Jim, it'd be important to just, try to keep this first quarter, go against that storm from Newell Fonda. And as I say that, they nail a three.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Make it 11-3, and now a turnover on the inbounds play. Right back to Newell Fonda. Looking down low, shot up, left hand, no good. Hawks dodged a bullet on that one. Schrader just kept her pivot foot down there. And Coach Wimmon's going to call a timeout. It's going to be a full one. We'll step aside here. We'll be right back. It's 11-3 with 2:32 to go in quarter number one.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena. So a full time out there from Coach Willman. Hawks got to go the full court here, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say that's off Ricky. So a turnover there on the inbounds play. Newell Fonda is just tied up on you, Jim.
Yeah, they are. You have two girls to receive it, and they have three girls to defend it.
2.5 to go. They're looking down low to Hinders. He's double teamed. Shot was no good. Fight for the rebound will be a jump ball called. Coach wanting a foul over there, I think. He talking to the referee. Looks like the possession error will keep it with Newell Fonda. 2:24 to go. Resets the shot clock to get it down low. Easy basket down there. That is going to be Jungers. A couple times, Jim, they've had an easy look on the inbounds play.
Too easy.
Ricky drives all the way in and scores. So Carmody Ricky, all 5 points for the Hawks. See if we can get a couple stops here in a row and get a couple baskets back here and kind of tighten this back up a little bit. 13-5 with 2 minutes to go here in quarter number one. Hawks in that man-to-man defense. Newell Fonda out top with Bartek. Gets it off to Sievers. Ricky out there swarming her. Look it down low to Jungers. They're going to put up a long three-pointer. It's good. Boy, they don't need much space.
No.
Here comes the Hawks back on offense. They break the press fairly easy. Jensen in the right corner, gets it back to Hallie Bunkers. Ricky now top the key, back to Whitney. Whitney's driving the right baseline, kicks cross court to Maya. Just about lost out of bounds, and she throws it back in. It's going to be a run out for Newell Fonda, and an easy basket for Jungers. Fortunately, Maya's pass just went right to Newell Fonda when she saved that one. 18-5 here in quarter number 1. Minute to go. Carmody Ricky drives. She'll draw contact and get fouled. Carmody being real aggressive.
Yeah, she is. She's taking it to the rack pretty easily. This time picked up a foul, which helps.
Carmody using her quickness out there. Hopefully, you know, the Hawks can see something with that and take advantage of that. First one's going to roll off. Bunch of substitutions again. Looks like you'll have Gallus and Henniger in for the Hawks. Schrader and Hallie Bunkers going out.
And you have Braybeck, Mercer, and Vi in for the Mustangs.
Second one is good for Carmody. It's got just under a minute to go here. 18-6. Carmody Ricky, all the points for the Hawks here so far. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Severs out front. Kind of gets double teamed. Going to get it off to Vi. Vi drives. Just about lost it out of bounds. Gets it back to Severs. Cuts to the hoop. Dishes off. Blocked by Jensen. A nice block from Whitney Jensen. Down to 7 seconds. Wide open three is good. Boy, you give them an opportunity, an extra one, and they're going to make you pay for it. That was Ava Vi. Down to 20 seconds. Jensen tried to go down low to Tinniger, and the pass was just a little
It was there,
late.
just, a little late.
Trying to hit Tessa Tinniger below the basket. So 14 seconds to go.
Newell Fonda just recovers so well on defense. They get back in a hurry.
Tried to go down low to Tessa. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Remsen St. Mary's. 12 seconds remaining. It'll go back to Newell Fonda here in quarter number 1. They're going to sub in a couple more girls. Henders and Bartek back in. They just keep these subs coming in at you.
Yeah.
Fresh bodies. Henders will get it in here to Bartek. 21-6. Drive down low. Henders can't handle the pass. Back out to her. Down to 2 seconds. Turnaround shot is no good. It's going to be blocked. So that'll take us to the end of the quarter. Jim, hopefully the Hawks kind of weathered that first quarter and come back strong here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, defense wasn't that bad, but you just need to step up the offense.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back here from quarter number 2 from Wells Fargo Arena.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
All right, here we go. Quarter number 2 here from Wells Fargo Arena. Kyle Jorgensen and Jim Wesselman. I want to thank Holzhauer Motors again for the Dodge Durango that we got to drive down. A really nice vehicle. Check out Holzhauer Motors. So, Jim, here we go. Quarter number 2. This was the Hawks' quarter in their first game against Martindale St. Mary's. Let's hope they can have one of those quarters again here. So Maya Bunkers with the ball for the Hawks. Maya's going to drive. She lost the ball as she turned. Going to call it out off of Newell Fonda there. We'll take that one. So 7:52 to go here in quarter number 2. Maya gets it into Whitney. Whitney Jensen dribbles to her left, gets it back to Claire, looking down low to Maya. Good post up. That was a good set play out of the.
Yeah, I think they're going to go to a lot more post ups.
Cut at 21-8. 7:35 to go. Here comes Newell Fonda. Up top with Bartek. She dribbles to the left baseline, or left side there, gets it back to Sievers. Sievers kind of a high dribble there, just about momentarily lost it. Cross court pass, wide open three is good. That was Bartek, and boy, Jim, you just can't give them an inch.
No, and that's where the Hawks are going to have to make their stand, is on defense. Just to offset their lack of scoring, you're going to have to get it back on the defensive end.
All right, so the Hawks back on offense. Claire Schrader going to dish it back out top to Gallus. Ricky's going to drive. Good look down low to Maya. Maya scores. There's a couple good possessions in a row. But like you said, Jim, it's got to start on the other end with the defensive side of things. There's a steal by Carmody Ricky. Newell Fonda a little out of control on that one. So the Hawks can cut this thing down here to 12 with the made 2 on this possession. Whitney Jensen now dribbling top the key here for Remsen St. Mary's. Drives that right baseline. Down low to Ricky. Oh, just about an and one. She'll get fouled. So posted up Maya and Carmody.
Yeah, back to back.
Couple good looks from both of them, and Carmody will go to the line. She has 6 points for Remsen St. Mary's. Maya Bunkers with 4 for the Hawks. A little strong on that one. Carmody, a pretty good free throw shooter. 68% on the year. 1 of 3 right now. Free throws will be big too if they can convert at the line. That one's short, but Jensen comes in, clears the board, gets it off to Schrader. No good on the rebound on the putback there. And Newell Fonda pushing quickly up the court. Jungers gets the ball back and misses an easy bunny there. I guess Claire was kind of in her way, so that made it a little more difficult. So St. Mary's kind of dodged a bullet on that one. Jensen now right side, gets it off to Claire Schrader. Back to Carmody. Back to Claire here, top the key. And airmailed right over by Daniel Verstegen. Good hands, Daniel. Knocking that one away, just about took our computers down. McKenna Sievers now inbounds right in front of us. She gets it in there to Braybeck. So 5:45 to go, 24-10 here in quarter number 2. Long three, no good. And I think that's going to be out. I thought it went off of Claire there, Jim. Maybe I didn't see.
I thought that girl from Newell hit it from her.
Kind of got from behind there.
Yeah.
So a missed three-pointer. Here comes the Hawks. The Newell Fonda has not missed too many threes here tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say. Whitney picks up her dribble, gets it back to Carmody. So good job breaking the press. Carmody picks up her dribble, needs help, and can't get it to Maya. Here's a run out for Newell Fonda. Good job getting back on defense for the Hawks so far. Look down low to Jungers, a shot up and good. Jim, they're so good at getting position on
Right, they seal them off on having the ball.
So 26-10. Hawks break the press this time, get it up to Whitney Jensen. Jensen to Maya. Looking down low to Gallus. Gallus shot up, no good. Rebound to Newell Fonda. A good looks there. Dribbled off the foot there, I think, of Sievers. So it's going to go back to Newell Fonda on the possession there.
Hallie Bunkers back in for the Hawks, and Bartek and Hinders back in for the Mustangs.
So 24-10 here in quarter number 2. Newell Fonda with the ball. Up top there with Braybeck. She picks up her dribble right behind, gets it off to Hinders, the half-court line there. Driving all the way to the basket. Tough shot. She finishes. Got cut off, but still able to finish there. Now Carmody's going to break the press herself. Just across the half-court line up to Whitney. Whitney drives. Had a shot there momentarily. Tried to dish it off. It's going to be stolen away. Here comes Newell Fonda again. Looking to push. Pump fake up and good. That is Ava Vi. Going to make it 30-10 here in this second quarter. Hawks get it down quickly. Just about a turnover there. Hallie Bunkers on that right baseline. She drives, dishes it off to Ricky. Ricky all the way to the basket, up, no good. Gets her own board, no good. Hallie Gallus gets it. Hallie Bunkers on the third attempt is going to get fouled and go to the line. So battling hard down there are the Hawks. 3:55 to go. We're halfway through this second quarter. Jim, like we talked about, Newell Fonda is just relentless.
They are. They just attack, attack, attack.
That free throw is going to be no good. And, you know, Jim, in a game like this, you got to make your free throws. And so far, 1 of 5 are the Hawks from the free throw line. Hawks do have 11 turnovers so far. Newell Fonda with 3. One more from Hallie Bunker. She makes that one.
Jossie Walsh in for the Mustangs, and Maya Bunkers re-enters the game for the Hawks.
All right, so like Jim said earlier, it's going to start on the defensive end, and here's a 3 put up Newell Fonda, no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Cross court to Walsh. Bartek is going to go cross court again, another 3 put up, no good. Hallie Bunkers with the rebound on the backside there. Just about got stolen away. Hallie threw the pass, came right back to her. Picks up her dribble, gets it off to her sister Maya. Maya Bunkers now dribbles the right side. Tough shot put up, but she'll get fouled. Maya working hard out there as all the Hawks. So Maya Bunkers go to the line to shoot 2 for Remsen St. Mary's. 3:13 to go here in this second quarter. First shot from Maya is going to roll in.
Sievers, Jungers, and Larson back in for the Mustangs.
So 18-point advantage here for Newell Fonda. One more for Maya. Short on that one. Rebound off to Newell Fonda. That's Jungers. Quickly up the court are the Mustangs. Going to put up a 3 from Sievers. It's good. Boy, they just, they pass that ball so crisp around that perimeter, and if you give them a moment, they're going to put it up. Make it 33-12. Driving down low, shot up and good. This is Hallie Bunkers. 33-14, 2:40 to go here in this second quarter. Sievers now picks up her dribble right at the free-throw line, looking for a teammate. She'll go back out, top to Larson, back to Sievers. Looking down low, they got a girl open, it's good. That's Josie Walsh. Just when you think you have them in a good spot, they make a cut and finish at the rim there against you. So Maya coming up the court there. Ball gets taken away temporarily. I think they're going to call a jump ball. Yes, they are. So 2:10 to go. Hawks will maintain possession here on that jump ball. Tessa Tenniger is going to check in for Claire Schrader. Jim, I was just going to say a few moments ago, if you could maybe cut this back to like a 10-point advantage at halftime, but you know, you're down 21 now, so if you could get it maybe to that 15 range somewhere in there.
And having a turnover that we just had, that isn't going to help. Cut down your abilities to score.
So 2:05 to go. Newell Fonda with the ball. Coming up the court there is Bartek. Bartek goes cross court over there to Vi. Back to Vi here in the corner. Go to Sievers. Looking down low. We got a girl wide open. Shot up, no good. And the Hawks clear the rebound. They had a girl wide open down the court. If they see her, they do later. Defense does catch up, though, for Newell Fonda. They try to go to Tessa. And this is a scramble on the floor. Hallie, I think that's Ricky that ended up with it. Back to Tessa. So Hawks fighting hard out there.
Oh.
And then they throw it away, and here's a run out for Newell Fonda with Sievers. Ricky cuts in front of her, but Sievers still finishes. That'll make it 37-14. Hallie Bunkers now in the backcourt. Gets across the timeline. Nice dribbling there from Hallie, getting through a bunch of traffic. Back to Maya. Pass the ball around to Ricky here. Tried to go down low to Gallus. Ball be knocked out of bounds off of Newell Fonda.
Whitney Jensen back in for the Hawks, as is Ava Vi for the Mustangs.
All right, so just under a minute to go in the second quarter. Maya Bunkers inbound at 17 seconds on the shot clock. Hallie Bunkers pump fake. Good pump fake. Shot up, no good. Boy, she did everything right, just didn't make the shot. And they're going to call another jump ball there. Whitney Jensen getting in there and jumping up Jungers from Newell Fonda. So Newell Fonda back on offense here as Bartek brings the ball up the court for Newell Fonda. Jungers now to Sievers. Sievers setting things up, goes cross court. Shot fake, three-pointer put up, no good. Battle for the board. Tessa Tinniger has it. She's going to get fouled. Good tough rebound underneath from Tessa. Be the 14th foul here with 34 seconds to go in this second quarter.
I don't think Newell Fonda worries about team fouls too much.
No,
the way they attack.
Not with their substitutions and deep bench that they have. Whitney Jensen now going to bring across the timeline. Gets it up to Hallie Bunkers. Hallie is double team. Gets it off to Maya. Ball stripped away. Tessa ends up with it. Down low to Maya. Tough pass. Good finish for Maya Bunkers under the basket. Not how you draw it up there, Jim, but got it to go. So Sievers now. Under 10 seconds to go. Sievers dribbling top. Looks cross court. Good cutoff there on the baseline from Tessa. Sievers at the buzzer, no good. And that'll take us to half. Boy, Jim, what a quick moving first half.
Yes, it was. I mean, not very many fouls, I think, all added up. So play was continuous, and at times it looked like a little bit of a scrum in rugby, but, you know, Newell Fonda, as we talked about pregame, they're just relentless on defense, and you gotta take care of the ball completely all game long.
Yeah, the Hawks just 3 fouls on them in that first half. You know, they're staying out of foul trouble, but just it's that relentless pressure. And Newell Fonda, like we mentioned several times in that first half, if they get an ounce of an open look, they're putting up the 3. All right, Jim, we'll step aside here. We'll come back with some halftime stats after a word from our sponsors.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op, with years of experience and
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to partner with Remsen St. Mary's Schools, bringing you live athletic events throughout the year. If you can't make it to the games, please consider donating to the Remsen St. Mary's Activity Club by scanning the QR code above or by sending a check to the school with Activity Club in the memo. Your contributions will help St. Mary's Athletics stay strong now and into the future. Thank you for watching the game.
Next Level Internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community, and that's why we are a proud supporter of the St. Mary's Hawks. With our 3-for-3 program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the St. Mary's Activity Club. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork makes for a slam dunk season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome to your new home from Mighty Grove Homes.
Your new home is strong. It's built with state-of-the-art indoor construction techniques and expertise in a controlled environment. Your new home is tough with exceptional energy efficiency and lower maintenance costs. Your new home is an outstanding value. We deliver homes faster at a lower cost with guaranteed pricing. Your new home is unique with endless floor plan and design options. Check them out at our website.
So stop by Mighty Grove Homes and let us introduce you to your new home.
Welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena here at halftime. Once again, Newell Fonda out 37-16 over Remsen St. Mary's. And Jim, you look at the stats here. Newell Fonda shooting 57% from the field. They are 16 of 28. So they put up 12 more shots than the Hawks have in that first half. So that's an eye opener when you look at that.
And efficient on them too. So that's tough to beat.
Absolutely is. They're 5 of 10 from downtown. And then you start looking at some other stats. The Hawks are 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Obviously, you make all your free throws, you're still behind by quite a bit.
Right. And, they're trying to take it inside, post up the girls. But, yeah, when you have turnovers and missed shots and one shot, and then it's rebounded, it's kind of hard to make up that deficit that you have.
Yeah, Hawks with 13 turnovers there in that first half. Newell Fonda with 3, so that's a big difference in the game right now.
And there again, I know they don't keep that stat, but points off of turnovers I think would be very significant for the Mustangs. They had a couple breakaways and whatnot off of turnovers, so.
Absolutely, yeah, that is a big stat there in that first half, like Jim was talking about. Remsen St. Mary's scored 6 in that first, 10 in the second, but Newell Fonda 21 and 16. So they just they keep coming at you. So Jim, your coach Willman here at halftime. What's the message to the girls?
Well, I think he's still going to have them keep up with their game. You still have to be intense. You still have to do it on offense more than anything else, but I think they have to take care of the ball a little bit better. Cut down, get those turnovers from 13 down to even half or preferably 0, but that's probably not going to happen. But you're going to have to control the ball, control the tempo, and withstand the pressure from the Mustangs.
Yeah, it shows, I think down here, they just brought us some halftime stats here, Jim. Off of turnovers, 15 points
there we go.
For Newell Fonda. So there you go. You take away 15 points, it's a pretty close game.
Yeah, yep.
Points in the paint, Remsen St. Mary's 10, Newell Fonda 20. So, fast break points, 6 there for Newell Fonda. So, yeah, just that's the difference in the game right now. St. Mary's doing a good job on the boards. They have 13, Newell Fonda with 10 here at halftime. And for the Hawks, Carmody Ricky has 6 points, Maya Bunkers with 7, Hallie Bunkers with 3. So a couple of things that stand out there. Whitney Jensen hasn't even put a shot up in this game. And then Claire Schrader's 0 for 2. That's what the Hawks need. They need everyone scoring.
And then with the Mustangs, Jungers and Hinders, they know their way around the basketball hoop in the paint, so that makes a big difference there. They're quick, and they have the height along with it then, too. That Hinders girl, she's the only junior that started tonight for either team, so and she's, 6'1", I believe she is. So
yep.
She's very talented. So the Hawks are going to have to look to stop that inside game and at the same time score points, take care of the ball.
It's going to come back, like you mentioned, defensive end. That's got to start there. They got to get some stops and then get the offense going. For Newell Fonda, Bartek has 5 points. She's 2 for 2 from the field. Sievers is 4 for 5 with a couple of threes, has 10 points. Jungers, 6 points. Hinders with 6 points. Ava Vi off the bench has 8 points for Newell Fonda, a couple of threes made. And then Josie Walsh has 2 points for Newell Fonda. So like we mentioned there, the second half, if the Hawks want to climb back into this thing, it's going to start on the defensive end and taking care of the basketball.
Right. I mean, we're not very smart people, but we can figure that out, that you're going to have to take care of the ball. And it's going to be an uphill task, but I think, if they put their mind to it and they have all 5 girls on the same page, they can put a dent in that. It'd be really nice to do it real early here in the third quarter, to put the pressure on.
Yeah, Newell Fonda, a team, they did have the 2 losses to Esterville Lincoln Central, but a team that's used to playing with the lead in games, Jim, and if you could make it a closer game, might be a little bit different mindset for them.
Yeah, but they don't know what it's like to be besides the Esterville Lincoln Central, and I think they're number 1 in 3A.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good competition, but facing a 1A school, and if you put pressure on them, they might not know how to handle that quite effectively.
Absolutely. Well, we got about 3.5 minutes or so to go here till the start of this second half. We'll step aside and hear a word from our sponsors once again here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
All right, here we go. Third quarter is ready to go here from Wells Fargo Arena. Maybe got some guys out on the corner. I'm not sure what they're looking at, but
Probably still in a commercial, I would think. Yeah, the guy over on the table is giving the one signal.
One more commercial coming up here.
Yeah.
So the Hawks will have the first possession here of this second half. 37-16, Maya Bunkers to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it into Ricky. She is guarded by Bartek. Bartek right in her face.
Right at half court.
Whitney Jensen now drives, running shot up. That's her first shot attempt, no good. Here comes Newell Fonda looking to push. Get it up to Jungers. Cross-court pass. Bartek drives, dishes off to Hinders. Backcourt over to Jungers, right side. Back to Sievers. Newell Fonda on the right in front of us now on the left side of the court here. They pass that ball around the perimeter, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bartek, Jungers now, left baseline. Loses control, goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Good defense there from Claire Schrader, I believe. A lot of contact, but kind of let that one go.
Right. I think both had defensive position, so.
All right, Hawks back on offense. See if they can get a bucket here. Jensen dishes off to Ricky, back to Jensen. Looking down low to Maya. Maya shot up. Ooh, just falls off. Battle for the board. It's going to be Jungers. Get it up to Sievers. Sievers guarded by Ricky there at half court. Picks up her dribble, double team. Able to get it across the timeline there. Three-pointer put up now. Newell Fonda, no good. Rebound to Hinders. Hinders shot up good, and she's fouled. So you get them to miss a three, and then they get the rebound. And put it in for a three-point opportunity. That is Hinders. Kenzie Hinders up to 8 points in the ball game. And her free throw is short. Schrader clears the rebound for the Hawks. 39-16, 6:35 to go here in this third quarter. Ricky, guarded by Bartek, dribbles right side. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Maya in the right baseline. Maya looking down low to Claire. Claire, left-handed shot, no good. Had a really good look at it. Just couldn't finish there. Probably the best look she's had all day.
Yeah, point-blank range, but just went off the side of the rim.
Newell Fonda now. Larson back out to Bartek. Bartek's going to dribble top the key. Ricky cuts her off. Cross court. My view was obstructed there for a moment. Three-pointer put up no good, but Jungers clears down the rebound, but Ricky steps in front, gets the steal. Hawks a chance to score here on the breakout, but they're going to call just out of bounds off Newell Fonda. A lot of contact
Boy,
there.
there was on that one.
Ricky didn't have the best angle on that one.
No, I think she could have had Whitney out on the wing coming down, but I think that passing lane was cut off.
By Mercer check in for Newell Fonda along with Raybeck. Whitney Jensen now back to Ricky. Back to Maya in the right baseline, looking down low to Whitney. Whitney shot up short. And they're going to call it out of bounds off the Hawks. She had a double team on her, Jim, so someone had to be open on that one.
And the shot that she takes, she's going to the left and trying to shoot back right. It's kind of an awkward shot to put up.
Makes it a lot tougher shot than would it have to be. Yep. So Newell Fonda with possession here. 5:40 to go in this third quarter. Hawks in that man-to-man defense, and Jensen steps in, gets a steal. Nice defensive play there from Whitney Jensen. So far, just 2 points in this quarter scored, and nice drive there from Ricky. 2 points from Newell Fonda. Jim, you feel like the defense is playing a little better here for the Hawks so far?
Yeah, a little bit. Now they just need to convert on offense. That's the drawback right now.
So Ricky's first free throw is good for the Hawks. Company Ricky up to 7 points. Her and Maya both with 7.
Hallie bunkers into the game for the Hawks, as is Hinders and Bartek back in the game for the Mustangs.
Second free throw misses there for Ricky. Here comes Bartek. Gets it in the corner here to left baseline here in the corner. They're going to go back out top to Bartek. She drives, gets double teamed. Back out to Bartek now, looking down low. Scramble for the ball. I think they're going to call a jump ball. It'll stay with Newell Fonda. That was Hinders they were looking down low for. Good help defense there from Remsen St. Mary's.
Collapsed very quickly.
Bartek gets it in, wide open three off the inbounds, no good. Battle for the board. Block shot there from Maya. Another battle. Comes back out to Newell Fonda. Ball's tipped away momentarily. They're going to call a foul on Carmody. Easier said than done, Jim, but you just don't want to give them a second opportunity either on offense.
Yeah, and they keep the ball alive and hopefully get it to, like, here's an open shot. Thankfully missed it.
Good rebound there from Hallie Bunkers. Hallie gets it off to sister Maya. Maya now gets across the timeline for the Hawks, gets it back to Hallie. Corner to Ricky, down low look for Claire, and she's fouled. Claire was going right to the basket there. Probably would have been a layup if that foul didn't happen.
And you have Junger, Sievers, and Larson come in for the Mustangs. Just one wave after another coming at you.
Absolutely is, yeah. Four and a half to go here in this third quarter. I believe there's a little break in the action after this game, Jim, and then they'll have a couple of championship games tonight. Hawks get it into Ricky. Thought she might pop that three momentarily. Schrader in the left wing. Gets it back to Whitney. Whitney drives. Oh, good move from Whitney. She's going to get fouled. Good patient move from Whitney on that one. Jim, she's taped up pretty good there. It looks like she's got some tape on her right wrist and on her thumb.
Right. I don't know. She came down earlier in the game, probably for one of the loose balls.
See if Whitney can get on the scoreboard, and she does. Makes that first free throw. That's the first point for the Hawks here in this second half.
Vi back in, Ava Vi back in for the Mustangs.
One more for Whitney. Shot is no good, but Maya gets the board. Up left hand, no good. Maybe just a little quick on that shot. Here comes Sievers looking to push, and she's going to fall out of bounds, I think, yeah. She threw it down low to Jungers and wasn't able to handle the pass and stepped on the baseline. They don't make too many mistakes,
no.
Jim, but there was a turnover. And ball's going to be tipped away, stolen by Newell Fonda. Just about a travel there, just kept her pivot foot was Mercer. Now a three put up from Bartek, no good. Offensive rebound, shot up and good for Newell Fonda. Still pressing here. Halfway through, 41-18, another turnover. It's going to go out of bounds off of Newell Fonda though, and Maya a little slow to get up. Kind of hit the floor pretty hard there. Not sure, did she get tripped on that one, Jim?
I think she just lunged for the ball. And
okay.
I don't think anybody was around her. Hallie Gallus and Tessa Tenniger come in for the Hawks.
Maya was a little dinged up in that last game. Looks like she's maybe adjusting the knee brace over there on the sideline. 3:45 to go, 41-18, and Ricky's going to get fouled in the backcourt. Going to call that one on Bartek. Bartek thought she had a clean swipe on that one. That is the fourth team foul, so next one the Hawks will be in the bonus. Ricky now picks up her dribble, gets it to Tenniger. Hallie Gallus back to Whitney, just about knocked away. Gallus back with the ball. Gets it back to Whitney. Whitney's going to drive to the basket. There's a good look. Oh, just missed again. Gets her own rebound, up and good.
That's the way to stay with it.
41-20. Here comes Newell Fonda quickly right back down the court with Larson. She picks up her dribble, gets it off to Sievers. And a steal. Hallie Gallus has it. And she's going to turn it back over. Here comes Newell Fonda looking to get right back down the court. Sievers going to put up a wide open three. No good. Rebound to Newell Fonda. I think that's Bartek down low. Shot no good. And Jensen clears for Remsen St. Mary's. Got to take advantage of every possession you can get here in this game. And another steal there from Newell Fonda. Sievers got the run out. Oh, a nice recovery. Whitney using that track speed.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to catch her. Grace Gallus and Hinders for the Mustang in. Braybeck and Ava Vi back in for the Mustangs.
I don't think Sievers thought anybody was going to catch her either.
No, I don't think so. That surprised her.
Newell Fonda inbounds it under their own basket. Bartek now out top to Vi. In the corner to Brayback. Brayback cross court to Bartek. Looking down low and stepping in front is Whitney Jensen. Like I mentioned, Jim, Hawks playing much better defense. Just 4 points so far for Newell Fonda, but the problem is St. Mary's has also scored 4 in this quarter.
Can't make any headway.
Ricky in the right side now, top 3-point line, picks up her dribble, gets it off to Hallie Bunkers, looking down low to Whitney. There's a good look for Whitney. Turns around
that time she squared up to the basket, so that was a lot better shot.
41-22, 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. There's Brayback, she's going to drive the basket, blocked by Whitney, another block for Whitney Jensen.
Hallie Gallus in for the Hawks, for Carmody Ricky, and Josie Walsh in for the Mustangs.
Whitney several blocks in this game. Newell Fonda goes down low on the inbounds pass, shot up, no good. That was Walsh, but they're going to call a foul against the Hawks. So Josie Walsh will go to the line. 41% free throw shooter on the year. Comes Walsh's first free throw is good. Boy, she didn't look like a 41% shooter on that one. Right through the net. One more coming up here for Walsh. And shot no good. Rebound to the Hawks. And here they come with Tinniger looking down low. Oh, pass a little too deep there to handle for Hallie Gallus. I think Maya Bunkers went back into the locker room, Jim.
Yeah, you see her being escorted off by one of the trainers here. She's got a little bit of a gimp.
She kind of got banged up a little bit in that first game, too, against Martindale St. Mary's. Let's hope Maya's okay. Not only for today, but for the rest of her St. Mary's career.
Track and softball coming up.
So a minute and a half to go, 42-22. Sievers out top. They're going to look down low to Henders. Henders gets double teamed. Battle for the ball on the floor. There's going to be a jump ball. And it'll go to Remsen St. Mary's.
Claire Schrader back in for the Hawks for Tessa Tinniger.
Like you mentioned, Jim, some minutes here out there for Grace Gallus. 2 out there on the court for the Hawks. Hallie Bunker's got a girl behind her, just picked up her dribble in time. Hallie gets it off to Whitney. Right baseline, tried to go down low to Claire. Going to be knocked out of bounds off Newell Fonda. Jim, about time you think, hey, this pass is open, it's not open.
Yeah, they're all good ideas, but boy, the Mustangs just close up real quick.
Whitney got to get that ball in, does get it into Claire. Shot up, no good, but she's going to get fouled. Maya does come back on the bench over there for the Hawks, sitting on the end of the bench, so we'll see if she's able to go here or not. Hopefully it's not her knee. Claire's first free throw is good.
Not looking very happy.
Yeah, it doesn't look real promising from what we're seeing right now, Jim. One more for Claire Schrader. I think that was Claire's first points of the game. Second one, no good. And they're going to call a foul.
Lane violation, I believe.
Oh, lane violation, okay. Excuse me, so one more for Claire Schrader on the lane violation there from Newell Fonda. And she misses her second one also. And Henders is going to clear the rebound and get fouled. Team foul against the Hawks. Was that on Whitney?
I think it was. I thought they're going to call it on Carmody, but
Henders drives. She's going to get fouled as she goes into the basket area there, into the lane. Whitney Jensen, they're going to call that on once again. That'll be 2 shots coming up here. I think they're in the bonus. Yes, they are. Minute 1 to go here in this third quarter. So the scoring pace has really slowed down for Newell Fonda, Jim. You know, just 5 points in this third quarter. But
yes.
fortunately, like you said, the Hawks just can't really cut into that. So Hinder's 3 throw is no good. Man, if you could start this game back over the first quarter and play defense like you are now, but that's not how things work. Second 3 throw is good for Hinders. Ricky now with the ball for the Hawks. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Ricky down low to Jensen. She's got a shot at it, no good. Ball goes out to Ricky. Ricky's shot no good. Back to Jensen. She's going to dish it out to Gallus, and she'll be fouled. Hawks working hard yet here in this third quarter, getting several chances. So Hallie Gallus will go to the line for 2. She's looking for her first points here in this game against Newell Fonda. 3 throw is no good from Gallus. 1 more for her. 45 seconds to go here in this third quarter. And the second 3 throw rolls in. We'll make it 43-24. Here comes Newell Fonda picking up their dribble to get it across court to Larson. Get it over here to Bartek. Looking down low to Jungers. She gets cut off. Over to Hinders. Back to Sievers now. Top the key. Back to Hinders. She drives the baseline. Cross court pass. Bartek's going to get hit in the face there, I believe. So she'll have 2 3 throws there for Newell Fonda. That'll be 3 on Ricky. First 3 throw is good. Jim, they just have her listed, Bartek, as a 34% 3 throw shooter. That doesn't seem right to me.
It does not.
She's got good form and made that first one right through. The second one rolls in. Good touch, too. All right, Whitney Jensen in the backcourt gets it off to Hallie Bunkers. Hallie crosses the timeline there. Hallie all the way up to the 3-point line. Over to Ricky. Down to 6 seconds. Ball gets poked away. Ends up in the hands of Schrader. Shot no good. And ball's going to go out of bounds. And that's how this third quarter will end. Hawks scored 8. Newell Fonda scored 8 in that third quarter. So even Steven there. We'll come back for quarter number 4 right after this.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
All right, welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena for quarter number 4, 45-24. Hawks will be on defense to start off this fourth quarter. To just joining us, Maya got dinged up a little bit there in that third quarter, has not re-entered the game. And if there's any chance, Jim, I'm sure she won't. You know, you don't want to have a further injury.
No.
All right, so Bartek gets it off to Sievers. Looking down low to Henders. Henders going to call a foul there. I didn't see a whole lot of contact, but
I thought she might have tied her up. I think that's going to be on Carmody. Is that going to be her fourth? Yes, it is.
all right, so Carmody Ricky with 4. First team foul here in this fourth quarter. So Henders going to the line for the Mustangs. First shot is good. Like we mentioned, Jim, not a deep bench for the Hawks, so if they, foul trouble here could really hurt their chances. Henders goes 2 for 2. Back up to a 23-point advantage. Hawks get across court to Jensen, back to Ricky. Ricky's going to hand it back off to Jensen. No cross-court pass is going to be stolen by Henders. She's got a breakaway layup, and it's good. She read that one. So they say you got to come to the ball.
Yes.
Just like in football, if you're catching a pass, whatever, you got to come to it. Same in basketball. A little sloppy here, and the ball's going to be stolen away by Sievers. And good job by Carmody not fouling there, but another basket there for Newell Fonda. Coming up on 7 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Jensen left side to Schrader. Schrader's going to dribble back to the middle of the floor, go up with the shot. Had a good look at it, doesn't finish. And they're going to call out of bounds off of Newell Fonda. Had a lot of good looks down there, Jim. Just haven't converted today.
Just rolling off the rim. And
Hawks at 29% field goal percentage in this game. Ricky now over to Gallus. Jensen's going to put up a deep 3, no good. And ball out of bounds off the Hawks. Go back to Newell Fonda with 6:48 here to go in this fourth quarter. Henders now gets it into Sievers. Sievers gets across the timeline there, gets it up to Bartek. Bartek goes in the corner to Larson. Larson back out top to Sievers. Sievers comes to the left side here. Picks up her dribble, looks down low to Jungers. Jungers in the paint, turns around and scores. Newell Fonda on a 6-0 run here to start this fourth quarter. Jensen now dishes off to Gallus. That's short. Hallie Bunkers down low, gets blocked, and it'll be out of bounds off Newell Fonda.
she's in the land of the Giants there.
Yeah. Give her credit for battling down there.
Yes.
Whitney Jensen to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it into Ricky, just about stolen. Ricky floater, that looked good, and it is. We had a good angle on that one. That one looked good. And here comes Newell Fonda. They're going to pass it all the way up court and score with Jungers. Got behind the defense there. Now Whitney Jensen comes down court. Claire Schrader now jump shot good. Good look for Claire, just inside the three-point line. Now Larson for the Mustangs. Right side, picks up her dribble. Down low to Jungers. Back to Sievers. Sievers now right at the free-throw line, picks up her dribble. Down low, shot up and good. I was kind of blocked by who made that one.
That was Jungers.
Jungers again.
She's just tough to stop when she gets it that deep in the lane.
57-28, 5:15 to go here in this fourth quarter. Hallie Bunkers thought about the three, decides not to. They pass the ball around the perimeter. Ricky's going to put up a three. It's good. Carmody Ricky's had a good game here for the Hawks, up to 12 points. 57-31, right at 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Sievers now left side, picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass to Larson, back out to Bartek. Bartek drives in the lane. Junger's going to put up a three, no good, and Jensen has the board. Newell Fonda does get back quickly, though. Schrader's going to put up another jumper, no good. And Henders has it. Here comes Sievers out in the open. Good job, Claire, getting back. Jump shot up, no good. Claire gets the rebound, so Claire really made that defensive stop there.
Yeah, she did. She got back and maybe put up a shot that normally don't.
Claire got cut off at the baseline there. I kind of thought maybe she could go up with that. Now she gets it back and goes up. She'll get fouled. So Claire Schrader will go to the line to shoot 2 for Remsen St. Mary's with 4:14 to go, and Newell Fonda is going to sub in 4 girls.
That's 4 fouls on Jungers, but only a little over 4 minutes to play. I don't think it's going to matter very much.
Yeah, unfortunately, this point in the game, with this lead they have, Claire makes the first one.
You get 5, you might as well use them, so.
Make them all count, right?
Yeah, that's right. And she's coming out anyway.
One more shot coming up for Claire Schrader. Claire has 4 points now and misses the second one. It's going to be rebounded there from Walsh of the Mustangs. Sievers guarded by Hallie Bunkers. Back to Sievers there. Sievers drives the right baseline. She's going to get fouled by Schrader, I believe. Be the second team foul on the Hawks here. 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter.
Tenniger in for the Hawks and Bartek in for the Mustangs.
Claire Schrader gets a breather. All right, Newell Fonda back on offense here. Bartek on that right three-point baseline, dribbles right to the free-throw line, picks up her dribble. Cross court over here to Brayback. Brayback gonna dish off to Mercer. Mercer picks up her dribble. Stolen away by the Hawks. Here comes Ricky. And good decision there. Newell Fonda got back so quickly they didn't have an advantage, but Hallie Bunkers drives, gets blocked. Hallie Gallus gets the block there. Whitney Jensen jump shot, no good, gets her own board. Whitney up, second time, gets fouled. Jim, I love the fight in these girls, even, down late here in the fourth quarter. Right. Still fighting hard.
Yeah, they're staying after it, and 3 shots at it and 2 by Whitney, and she gets the foul on top of it.
So Whitney Jensen going to the line for the Hawks.
Grace Gallus back in, and a new one for the Mustang, J.C. Vanderhoff, 5'6" junior.
All right, so Whitney made that first one. 57-33. One more for Whitney. Is good. That might be the first time they went 2 for 2 from the line today, I think.
I think so.
All right, Newell Fonda back on offense, like you mentioned. Vanderhoff in. So going a little deeper in the bench are the Mustangs. Double team down low was Walsh, and she travels. So a turnover back to the Hawks. Get it into Ricky here. Newell Fonda got to pull off that press. Now up 23 with just a little over 3 minutes to go. So Ricky drives the left baseline, gets it off to Jensen. Jensen gets fouled. So 2:58 to go, and like we mentioned earlier, North Lynn will be in the championship game tomorrow night, and looking like it's going to be a Newell Fonda North Lynn matchup. That'll be a good game, Jim.
Number 1 versus number 2, so.
Kind of how you draw it up, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Jensen thought about the 3, pump fake shot up, no good. Good job by Hallie Bunkers keeping that ball alive. She gets it back underneath.
Nice
looks to
dish.
Jensen. Oh, no good on the putback. Tessa Tinniger, no good. It's kind of how the day has went.
Yeah, just a little bit off on each shot and can't cash it in.
All right, Hawks going to inbound it here with Jensen underneath the basket. Does get it into Ricky out top the key. Jensen now going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound. Going to be out of bounds off of Walsh. Good hustle from Tessa Tinniger, keeping that ball alive there. So 2:31 to go. Hawks got a new shot clock. Hallie Bunkers looking for someone to get it into. Gets it into Jensen. Back to Hallie. Hallie gets the ball stolen away from her. Just quick hands from Newell Fonda. Got to be real careful with your dribble. Brayback now with the ball. It's poked away temporarily from her by Jensen. Vanderhoff in the corner. Vi looking down low to Walsh. Walsh up, no good. Good defense there from the Hawks. And on the outlet pass, as Grace Gallus was trying to get it to Hallie Bunkers, she'll be fouled.
And a couple new ones in for the Mustangs. Number 14, Cameron Perman, and number 32, Riley Holgrefe. I think she did have some time early in the game. J.C. Holman in for the Hawks.
Nice for J.C. to get in here and get some minutes here. All right, J.C. with the ball now, dribbles to the right side, back to the middle, gets it off to Ricky. Ricky picks up her dribble to Grace Gallus. Back to J.C. Get it back to Ricky. Looking down low to Tinniger. Tinniger gets blocked by Walsh, I believe. Minute and a half to go here. Newell Fonda back on offense. Vanderhoff now with the ball. Picks up her dribble, looks down low to Walsh. Walsh at the free throw line, nowhere to go with it. Back to Vanderhoff. Back to Perman. Minute 10 to go here in this fourth quarter. Back to Perman. Perman in the corner going to put up a three. That's blocked partially. And Grace Gallus clears the board, gets it off to Holman. 1 minute remaining in this ball game. And Jim, I just want to say nothing for the Hawks to hold their heads, hang their heads about here. A great season going undefeated to this point. And it's a lot of pressure when you get down the year before and coming back and having the year that they have. So it's just a phenomenal season.
And, running in against a juggernaut with Newell Fonda.
And a three-pointer is going to be up and good for Newell Fonda. That's Vanderhoff off the bench. And Coach Women's just going to call a substitution timeout there. Get Ricky out of the game.
Get Mia Matkin.
So 30 seconds to go. So it'll be Newell Fonda and North Lynn tomorrow night at 7 in the Class 1A championship game. Should be a really good ball game.
Should be. A lot of quickness.
Absolutely, yeah. Ooh, a good chance there from Grace Gallus on the rebound. No good. Tinniger now gets it to Mia. Goes down low to Bunkers. They call a foul?
Yes.
All right, so Hallie Bunkers will go to the line with 8 seconds remaining. Jim, I got to say I like Esterville Lincoln Central's chances tonight too.
I think so too. They, they won it probably
2 years ago. I think.
Was it 2? Okay.
Yeah, they got beat in the opening round last year. Kind of a surprise.
Oh.
Esterville tonight at 8 o'clock.
I know at one time they had a Remsen coach, head coach. Now I forgot his Tony Klein, I think his name was. Yeah.
Hallie Bunkers goes 1 of 2 from the line. Three-pointer put up here, no good from Newell Fonda. And that is going to be our final score, 60-35. We'll take a real short break. We'll come back and give you a game recap right after this.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent Feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to partner with Remsen St. Mary's Schools, bringing you live athletic events throughout the year. If you can't make it to the games, please consider donating to the Remsen St. Mary's Activity Club by scanning the QR code above or by sending a check to the school with Activity Club in the memo. Your contributions will help St. Mary's Athletics stay strong now and into the future. Thank you for watching the game.
next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
Welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena. Kyle Jorgensen and Jim Wesselman here. Once again, final score 60-35, Newell Fonda. And Jim, kind of like we were talking before we went to the break there at the end, a great season for the Hawks. To me, it's just a ton of pressure when you get down to state the year before. You have high expectations, and they held those expectations this year.
Yeah, and as I said too, you run into a Newell Fonda, which I think beginning of the year, I think they knew that either to get to state or at state, they're probably going to have to face them. So Newell Fonda's got a very quality team, great defense, move the ball very quickly, and I mean, they've been in big games. So the last several years, they've a couple state championships or 3, something like that. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah, winning tradition there, and Jim, just obviously one notable advantage they have with the deep bench and the substitutions there.
Yes, bring in a second wave of girls against you, and just kind of eventually wears you out.
Definitely does. And, Jim, some great careers here for some of these Hawk girls basketball players. How many teams can say they had 3 girls score 1,000 points?
Yeah, all in the same year that it happened, and you had Claire Schrader, who was in the 900s, so almost 4 1,000-point scorers. That is virtually unheard of.
So Carmody Ricky's going to finish off with 12 points here in this game. Claire Schrader finishes with 4. Whitney Jensen with 7 points. Maya with 7. Once again, hope well wishes to Maya. Hope she's okay. Leaving in that third quarter, she's a big key to St. Mary's in track and softball.
Yes.
Hallie Gallus finishes with 1 point. Hallie Bunkers with 4. And, it's nice for the rest of the girls to get in and get some state experience as well.
Right, yeah. In any sport, you don't know if you're going to make that trip back there. So you want to live it to the fullest once you're there.
Well, Jim, I want to thank once again Holzhauer Motors for the nice ride down and their sponsorship, Smith Insurance Scoreboard, and all the sponsors that came across your screen there throughout on that RSS. And Jim, was a lot of fun to work with you down there.
It was, and thanks for inviting me. It's always a pleasure with KCHE and Fuller Digital doing the games. I know Dean and I do it back. Dean Harpenow and I do it back at St. Mary's for their games and that's always a pleasure there too. So it was a very fun year, both boys and girls. Unfortunately, the boys came up a little short in the sub-state game, but the girls made their second straight appearance down here.
Absolutely. We'll look forward to track and golf, and it's going to be a great baseball and softball season.
Yeah, that's right around the corner too, especially with this nice weather coming out. Let's just tone down the wind a little bit. That'd be a lot better.
It was a little windy today, wasn't it?
Keeps the bugs away.
All right, once again, final score here, 60-35. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time here on Fuller Digital Solutions.